Hi guys, it is day 19 and I am on the road from Drogheda to Balbriggan. Not a very long day today, and so I can afford to sit underneath this small shelter and avoid this bit of rainfall at the moment, which is nice. And this actually is this bit of shelter is apparently the oldest pub in Ireland, 1390. Interestingly, it's closed and for sale. So if there's anybody out there who wants to run the oldest pub in Ireland, get in contact. And I have a feeling it's closed because across the street over there looks like a really lovely pub. Anyway, and in fact that one looks a lot older than this one does. It's got a lovely thatched roof. Anyway, I digress. I stayed last night in Drogheda, which was great. I was very kindly put up by a Sean and an Eamon at the Green Door Hostel. Had my own bunk bed, which was great. Shared a room with a guy called Kieran, and we were very lucky we had a little ensuite to ours, and there's Wi-Fi access there, so it's all good. That was really good. And then Sean sent me down to meet Paolo, hey, I'm Paolo from Di Paolo's, who has been in Drogheda for about 4 months. Had a very interesting story. Basically, he was driving from, I think, Belfast to Dublin, broke down just outside Drogheda, got the car towed into Drogheda. Couldn't really afford to pay for it, so had to find some work. Was there for 4 days, and he's ended up 4 months later with his own restaurant there, and hasn't left. And the car still hasn't been done, so that's quite a funny story. And he made me this most gorgeous pizza, fantastic tomato sauce, proper Italian food, and also sent me on my way, and I've just eaten it, a lovely homemade focaccia with roasted peppers and parma ham and lovely olive oil, and it was and little bottles of Italian pear and apple juice. So I feel very lucky. And then in the evening I met Remy, who is a French chap, young guy over here, just doing a couple of months work experience, and two lovely university students called Kiva and Amy, and they very kindly took me out to one of the local pubs, and we had a few drinks. And the band that were playing at the pub, really kindly, they were kind of the Monday night band, they very kindly did a bit of a shout out. So it must have been, I don't know, 50 people in there, 60 people, maybe more, and everyone gave it a big clap. So that was quite a nice moment, and it's good for spreading the word. Also, yes, a big thanks to Amy and Kiva and Remy for taking me out last night. I was about to go to bed, but you see, I'm trying to live with this whole mantra of you just say yes to everything, but it means that actually, you see, I'm absolutely exhausted all the time. Walking, talking to people, then trying to get the blog done, and then uploading all the films, and then when I'm persuaded to go to a pub, I have to say yes. But you see, there are harder things in life probably, so I shouldn't moan. I have an interview tomorrow with LMFM, which will be good. That's a local radio station around here that everybody listens to, covers Dublin. Got somewhere to stay down in Balbriggan, which is really cool. Friends of Pat the Legend. And the video is up online. Peace Day Pilgrim in Newry is up online. I haven't actually managed to see it yet because my internet connection hasn't been great. But if you want to have a little search for it, Peace Day Pilgrim, a link will go on my Facebook page and on the website. Pat's film is there and in the public domain, so I really look forward to getting some feedback on that, and a massive thank you to Pat for that. I will be in Dublin on Friday, so big shout out to everybody. If anybody in the island sector, northern southern Ireland, who I've met along the way, wants to come and join me in Dublin on maybe Saturday night for a goodbye drink, because on Monday I will be leaving this fair isle, and to be honest with you, I'm going to be really sad. I can already tell, because as I've already said in all my other videos, we've just been gobsmacked by the people over here, and how beautiful the place is. It's big enough and small enough, a bit of just like Belfast, and everyone has just been welcoming and supportive. And even though, you know, I carry a flag on my backpack, and over here, you know, flags have been used in lots of different ways, but they can have a certain stigma to them. People have kind of looked at me and gone, "Who's this guy walking through our little area with a flag on his backpack?" And then they realise it says Peace Day Pilgrim, and they're like, "Oh, you're the guy walking 1,200 miles." So just being gobsmacked by everybody, and really will be sad to get on the P&O ferry. P&O, thank you very much for sponsoring me a free ferry crossing. I'll be as the shore pulls away, and I will be sad. I'm in the process of making a list of all the people that have, you know, either given food or helped out in some way or put me up, and I mean the list is just huge already. Just for the Ireland section, I haven't even got to Scotland, England or Wales yet. I mean, I've only done about, you know, we'll have done about 250 miles in about 3 weeks. Still got another 10 weeks and another 950 miles to go. So, but as an introduction and as a sort of the start couple of legs, it's just been amazing. I won't lie, it hasn't been easy the whole time, but it's kind of this massive roller coaster up and down. Full of highs, full of lows, and you all know why I'm doing it, or if you don't, you're about to hear. 21st of September, United Nations International Day of Peace, ratified by all 57 nations at the time, launched in New York, or tried to be launched in New York on the 11th of September 2001, and got brushed under the carpet because, of course, that morning the Twin Towers disaster happened, and of course the war on terror started, and the idea of a day of peace in the Western world kind of got brushed underneath the carpet. But, you know, thanks to the work of Jeremy Gilley and the teams at Peace One Day, and lots of other peace organisations as well, this is definitely not just about one organisation. It came back in 2007, where they managed to vaccinate 1.5 million kids against polio in one day. Just one day. I mean, it's amazing what can be achieved. And so, you know, we're not saying eternal peace is just around the corner. We're just saying, give us one day, give us 24 hours to just concentrate on seeing if we can reduce violence to 0 on one day. Because if we can get it right on one day, then hey, why not 2? So it's got to start somewhere, and exactly like my walk had to start somewhere. It had to start in Derry, London Derry, just in case, and I had to take that first step, which was dreadful in the floods when I was walking to Limavady. But you know, that evening I met Dan the dude. So one step at a time, one step at a time. So get on board. All the people I've met, you know why I'm here, you know what I've been doing. All the people who haven't met me, check it out on my website. Go to peaceoneday.org, see the Masterpiece 2014 website, get on Facebook, do something to mark the day, make up with someone you haven't spoken to for a long time. It's so important that we fill our lives with optimism and hope, and that we look for a brighter future. You know, I've met lots of children along this path, and they really deserve, you know, better than we had, not worse. I mean, that's the idea. So here's me outside Balbriggan on my way to meet some new people and have a new experience, and I shall speak to you guys very soon.